We've just had an intruder.
Yay! Hey folks, we just had someone drive up and do a U-turn in our driveway. So you just, yeah, the neighbours already said not many people come down this road, so we just thought we'd have a sticky beak and just record them on video.
That's 2 today.
2. A few folks who are watching this on our Aquaponics YouTube channel, just a quick heads up, these videos won't be posted here forever. It will revert back to an aquaponics only channel and backyard farming. All the farm content will be over on our Bits Out the Back Homestead channel. That's where the farm content will be. So if you want to keep in touch with us there, all you have to do is jump on over using the link in the description or one that pops up here and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and all should be hunky-dory and you'll get notifications when videos are posted there. Yes, magpies, they will. So anyway, that's enough of me yabbering on. Back to the main video. How are you, Jack? You're a little bit warm.
Yeah,
it is a little bit hot. Yeah. So I thought we'd give you a bit of an update and show you where we're up to. How about we walk inside, Bianca?
After you.
After me. So, as you can see, something stands out a little bit.
It's very blue.
Very blue.
But it'll be hidden behind doors. So
it will
okay.
be, yeah. That's the budget paint we picked up, I think we showed you in the last video. But this room is almost done, except for a little bit in that we need to show you. But this room, second coat, I think we showed you that last one. It's just holding a couple of doors at the moment. Some tools and bits and pieces. Kitchen's almost done.
Almost.
So Bianca, what did you do, Bianca? The last trip that we forgot to mention.
Oh, the oven. Yes.
You've got photos of that?
You can put them in. It was pretty gross.
It was pretty gross. Yeah. It was about a 2-hour job, wasn't it? Scrubbing that out.
More. Because I did the racks and the trays and everything.
Yeah, we took the racks home and did them in the bigger sink at home.
And the dishwasher.
And the dishwasher.
Oh, the dishwasher did great.
Yeah. But that's all done now. The oven's all done.
Yep.
And this morning, I cut out all the silicone on the back of that bench there, down to that corner. And Bianca did this one the other day. I pretty much all had to get right underneath with the knife and try and cut out all the silicone we could. There was a hodgepodge of grout and silicone. Grout had been used in some areas to face it up, especially over there in the wall. It was sort of like half grout, half silicone. Around the back of the hot plate and also the sink, the same thing. The grout came out and then they'd run silicone up to it, it looked like. So that was fun trying to cut that out. Went through a few razor blades, bluntning them. But then we did the taping method, which we've never done before. Decided to do something different with the blue tape for the silicone. What do you think?
Ooh, it's very bright.
Very bright.
I don't think blue's going to fit.
It's for the silicone.
Okay.
It's for the silicone.
So it doesn't stay?
No, it doesn't stay.
Racing strike kitchen.
I'm a bit concerned I've done it a bit wide. What do you think?
Oh. No.
Should be okay?
I reckon it'll be alright, just because there is a lot of movement in this house as well, so you probably want a big thick bead.
Well, there's also gaps too, like some of the gaps are larger. Yeah.
Yeah, that I was pushing it into the wall cavity.
Yeah, I broke a lot of that up and sucked it out. There's some gaps that are a lot bigger than others. So, now from the most funnest, favouriteest job of all.
Let's get sticky.
Let's get sticky.
No, and it worked really well. You have to do it quick.
Yeah, I
quick.
sort of stuffed up a little bit in the corner over here. I'll own up to it.
Oh.
It started to form a bit of a skim. It's our water reserves, and it sort of made a little bit of a bubbly thing where I sort of bunched it up. So, yeah, but other than that, it turned out really well, didn't it?
Yeah.
There is 2 more things we need to silicone, and that is the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink also needs to be attached. So I chopped out all the really cruddy silicone from underneath there and sussed out the connectors for underneath. So when I come back, we'll run a bead of silicone around it and then clamp it in place so it won't move around again. And the other area we need to do is the joins here. As you can see up there, we have a nice big gap. It's actually, this is sunken a bit and this is elevated, and it runs down to a nice smooth level at the front. So we're not too sure what's happening there. And over here we have to be continued. This is one we cut out. We were going to silicone, but as I went to tape it up, I realized I'd be putting the tape over uncured silicone. So we thought we'd leave that till next trip.
We have to work out
Yeah, how to fix
How
that.
to fix that.
So the Sparky, g'day again, Jack. You will be coming back. We're just trying to work out what we need done. He did point out that this sort of does need to be fixed, so we'll get that all sorted out as well. The other thing we've done is pretty much what Bianca did, was pull these drawers out, give them a clean inside and out, which means the only things left to do now
is the ones up the top.
The ones up the top. They're still really grotty. It's been a bit of a whirlwind trip this time. We didn't get in as much done as we wanted. We ended up coming up a day later. But this is, pretty much all ready to move in, except for cleaning out those cabinets and a little bit of siliconing. We'll talk about that last off. The bedroom, Bianca, what have we done in the bedroom?
Mop the floor.
Mop the floor. So what does that mean?
We can move in.
Woohoo!
So that's all done.
Yep.
That's all done.
Bianca's done a second coat on there. Actually, did you do that last time? I don't remember.
Yes, I did.
Yes, she did. But yeah, this room is pretty much all ready to move in. Fix that. Fix the other cracks in here. Kira mopped the floor. Kira came up with us. She's pretty crook at the moment with an ear infection and sinus infection. And she did all of the 2 hours work and has just been resting since, the poor girl. Oh, we did take her for a trip out the back.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you guys want to see us go for a bit of an adventure up the back. Let us know down in the comments section. And I'll upload a quick edit of that. And the doors for the pantry have been given a couple of coats. They pretty much all ready?
They're pretty good to go.
Good to go. Next room, we'll go into the spare room. We were hoping to actually move into these rooms while we were up here, but we just, too tired.
Exhausted at the end of the day.
Yeah, this fan will pretty much all be staying. It's all been cleaned and de-dusted. The light in that isn't the brightest, but it will do for what we want. But the floors again were mopped.
Floors are done.
And the walls are all done. Just need to put the switch covers back on. We got rid of the wires in the corner there because no one needs low NBN satellite.
Nope.
We will be putting a curtain of sorts up in there and cleaning the windows, of course, and that sort of thing. And the only other thing I think we need to do in here is put one of those clicking door stops in the corner.
Yes.
Have to drill down through the tiles. Oh yeah, the doors are off because we didn't know whether we were going to paint them or not. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with there yet. We'll see what paint we got left over. Did the loo. The loo has been done. So it's been painted. The door is off. I need to just give it a bit of a dust. It's a bit dusty in there. Scrape up some paint globs on the ground. But she is pretty much all right to use, except it needs a door. I just took the door off to paint this because it makes it easier. And the bathroom, it has been done. We have got the nice discount blue in here. We put an anti-mold treatment in it and another litre of white paint. This is semi-gloss, just to lighten it up a bit, but it's pretty much all, done the trick, I think. It's a lot better than that, what was it, the dark green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much
chalky looking thing.
So that's pretty much all sorted. The shower head will be replaced. We've took the rail off this morning. What do you want up there?
I'm trying to work out where it's leaking.
Yeah.
Or why it's leaking. I don't know if it could be the washers as well.
Yeah.
And we just need to clean under the sink and the cabinets.
Oh, the cabinets aren't done?
No, and cut out all the silicone and redo it.
Yeah, and when I was painting, I noticed that there's been no silicone put up the top and around any of them. Don't know if you can make that out, but yeah, we really want that watertight because water is going to condense on the walls and run down, so we'd like to get that sorted. And also like around the windowsill as well. We did take the screens out, no point having a screen there. You know, it's going to be great to be able to speak to Bianca as she walks down the stairs while I'm having a shower.
As long as you don't wet me.
As long as challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. But the towel rails, we might just clean them up a little bit, but they can pretty much all stay. What do you reckon?
How do you deal with... Oh, I've got to work out how to deal with chrome.
Chrome, yeah, polish it up. Anyway, on to the pantry. The pantry. Pantry's been fully painted, the corners are fully sealed. Wire wool has been glued in there because it's pretty hard to patch scalloped cornice. Yeah, 2 coats of paint, all gap sealed, all looks nice and schmicko. And then we got over to the side here and there was some termite damage. I'm fairly sure the building inspector said that there was historic termite damage visible, but it wasn't structural, no termites present. So not an issue. The owners informed us. What did they inform us? Both of them on multiple occasions.
The termites did not make it upstairs.
And we tend to agree. As the short says, I don't think termites have long enough legs to walk upstairs. But how else do they get upstairs, Bianca?
By eating through the walls.
By eating through the walls, and what else?
And through the floor.
Through the floors. So, this down here is all termite damage. There's a load of rat poo down there as well, and mouse poo. And we are fairly sure that the owners knew about it because there was damage in the walls here. We never picked it up because there was stuff in here. We just didn't want to go through people's personal stuff. They said there was no damage up here. There was damage. We'll just leave that as it is. But this is a problem we're going to have to fix. We don't think there's any rats in the house at the moment, or mice. Haven't seen or heard any signs. But this whole section here, I'm actually going to, there's a bearer just there, there's a bearer just there. So I'm just going to cut this out and put in some form ply or something like that that's around about 20 mil, 3/4 of an inch thick. We do have a light downstairs right there. In fact, some smarty bum put an X to mark the spot, didn't they, Kira? So yeah, I want to get a camera down there and see where the wires are before I do the sawzall or reticulating saw, whatever you want to call it, jigsaw. So that needs to be done, and we need to get some replacement timber for this. It's actually 18 mil by 115 mil by 2005 millimeters up the top. So I will get that while we're down at Ippy and bring that up and finish that off. But yeah, just a little bit miffed that we were told that, two things we were told that I asked about were, was there ever a rodent issue here?
No,
never.
No.
The occasional mouse, which is what we expected the answer to be. And was there ever any termite damage upstairs? The main reason being is there's no manhole into the ceiling. So even though there's no active termites on site, there's a reticulation treatment barrier downstairs. We still wanted to know for our own peace of mind. By the way, there will be a manhole put into the roof soon.
Yes.
So we found a load of mice droppings in this corner here. And termite damage in that corner there. So, yeah, one of those things. We just expected, to know what the problems were, so we knew what we were up for. I wouldn't have cancelled the sale at all. We were always very honest and open. We just would have liked to know from the get-go, so we knew what we were in for. But anyway. Nobody
likes a surprise like that.
No one.
No. We had some interesting visitors.
We did.
Come up to the house. Stumpy Tail came back.
Oh yeah, Stumpy Tail from the last video.
She moved through the pig yards and then took off. And then a great big goanna.
Oh yeah, the big lace monitor.
Yeah, he's got beautiful bright yellow tail, and he came up and then came up to the house and disappeared over near the tanks. No idea where he went, but the guinea fowl okay with it.
Over there where the guinea fowl are. They weren't bothered by him at all, really, were they?
No, they hardly even moved when he was approaching them.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of guinea fowl, what did we find? What did you find?
A guinea fowl egg. Oh, and then I took it, and then they'll probably never lay there again because they'll be angry at me.
Yeah. So we're hoping to find the nest because apparently they do lay fairly large clutches.
Yes, and they all share the nest, and they can have anywhere up to 50 eggs in a nest where they all share and sit on it together.
Yep.
So it'd be nice to have some little keats running around.
Yeah. So we've
catch them.
We've also been given some advice by a local friend, one of our daughter's friends. Hey Tani, if you ever watch this. She was saying that mothers can walk the babies to death. Yes. So just be careful and see if we can try and get them in some sort of a enclosure. Bianca's actually been looking up guinea fowl traps.
Yes.
We need to find ways to trap them because they don't have clipped wings and they keep flying up the trees. So there will be a guinea fowl trap and wing clip video coming. And we're going to sort out a proper pen for them first. And the other trap we're going to set up is what, Bianca?
A cane-toed tadpole trap in the dam.
And why is that, Bianca?
Oh, because there's so many of them.
Oh, there'd have to be thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, I'd say, from the massive black that I saw down there the other day.
Yep.
So, yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Just how many in one dam. We haven't seen them in the other dam at all, just that one down the back.
No, it's quite interesting. The water condition of the dam with the tadpoles is very different than the dams down the front.
Yeah. That's pretty much all it for visitors and animals this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide behind the beard.
You can hide behind the beard if you want.
Make it pretty.
Shh. 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 So there you go, folks. No one's looking too pretty here.
It's too hot too.
Too hot. We're pretty much all done try and get us both in. We're pretty much all done for this trip. We're heading off today. You'll see this while I'm back in the car, heading back up here with another load, and Bianca's going to come separately in the other Mazda because we may have some visitors, our first visitors next week. So I'll be bringing up our bed. Our bed will be coming up. So our bedroom will be set up properly, maybe some furniture and other household bits and pieces in the trailer this time. And Bianca needs to be in here by the end of her holidays anyway for work. So
yep.
Yeah, so. And by the way, I do know that I do talk a lot in these videos. I'm not talking over the top of Bianca. I'm just used to knowing how the video is going to edit together. So I tend to...
You're just used to talking.
I'm just, used to talking. I don't talk a lot normally, honestly.
No.
Only when the video's on. So yeah, we'll pretty much all leave it there. Do let us know down in the comments if you want to see that drive out the back. Just a bit of a trip down to the back of the back
of the comedy
property, about 2 kilometres that way. Sorry, Bianca.
Thumb in the face.
So yeah, leave it there.
We'll leave it there.
Okay. Hope you've enjoyed the videos, folks, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers all.
Bye.